Done. Your performance thus far has been excellent. I must say you've exceeded my expectations.
Thank you, Professor.
However, that does not mean you should become complacent. Your education is only just beginning. To truly succeed at Hogwarts, you must be willing to challenge yourself.
I'll do my best, Professor. You're starting an art club, Lottie?
I'm trying to, but so far the response has been less than enthusiastic. Some seem interested in picking up a brush, but the second I mention researching the Hogwarts portraits, their eyes always glaze over.
You just have to show them how interesting it can be. Know of any portraits with tragic backstories? Depictions of unsung heroes?
Come to think of it, yes. If you're not too busy, could I take you on the rounds to get your feedback on a few options? I'm quickly realizing that my idea of interesting is very different from most.
Of course, Lottie. Anything to help get your art club off the ground. Let me drop off my books and I'll meet back up with you.
You're here. What do you think of this painting?
I think, well, if I'm being frank, I think it's quite soppy. Sorry.
I could see how you'd feel that way at first glance, but why don't you take a closer look?
Are there two wands in her hand?
Yes, good catch. This is a portrait of Etheldreda Bloodworth, who discovered that her fiancé was pursuing the dark arts in order to get revenge against the Muggles who killed his mother in the witch hunts. It depicts the moment immediately after she was forced to raise her wand against him.
can't imagine how conflicted poor Etheldreda must have felt. It's no wonder she looks so upset.
I've always said that we can learn a lot about the past, present, and even the future from portraits, if we're willing to listen.
Well said, young witch. It has been quite some time since a student took such interest in us portraits. Not since that Simon Talmadge lad, I believe.
Simon? Did you say Simon?
Gossamer, you know who Lady Etheldreda's talking about?
Oh yes, we're the best of friends. Or rather, we were 183 years ago. Oh, for some reason, everyone tends to suddenly remember stuff they have to do when I come around. But not Simon. We talk and play for hours. I even showed him my third favorite hiding spot. The one hidden behind the painting of...
Wait a moment, did you say there's a secret room behind a painting?
Not just a room, a whole corridor full of them.
That sounds perfect for your art club, Lottie. If you tell people that you meet in a secret clubhouse, everyone's going to want to join. Gossamer, where exactly is this hiding spot of yours?
I'll show you. Come, come.
Hey! I see you here. I knew you wanted to talk to me. I was hanging in a perfect position, isn't it? During the day, I can see the students coming and going. Sometimes, we would also see a few little urchins at night.
This is it! Behind this painting is a corridor full of rooms, each grander than the last. Though it seems different from what I remembered.
This is exactly what I need to drum up interest in my art club, Gossamer. So, how do we get in?
Sorry, I just can't shake the feeling that something's missing from this painting. Now, what did you say again?
I asked how we get the painting to open up.
Oh, that? Haven't a clue.
How do you not know? It's your third favorite hiding spot, isn't it?
Yes, but it's not as if I've actually had to use the door, being a portrait and all. Though I do vaguely recall Simon placing an enchantment on the portrait to keep telltales out.
I wonder if you have to say a password or perform some sort of action to enter, like you do to get into the house common rooms.
Why don't we ask the nearby portraits if they remember anything? If Simon's as memorable as Etheldreda made him seem, it's possible we could pick up a clue or two.
Simon Talmadge? I always thought the boy was a bit off. Once I caught him staring at the painting you're talking about. He kept mumbling the Hogwarts school motto, Draco Domiens Nunquam Titilandus, over and over to himself. I thought he had gone mad. I cannot say I was surprised when I heard what had happened to him.
What do you mean, what had happened to him?
Oh, excuse me. I think I hear someone calling my name.
Simon Talmadge. Now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. Poor lad had such a hard time fitting in, and the other kids bullied him for it. Got so desperate for someone to confide in that he made friends with us. Of course, being seen talking to portraits only made him an even bigger target.
He was so excited to turn it into his own private art studio. But Gwydion...
Gwydion Idris. Scamp if I ever saw one. Always did the opposite of what he was told. Always managed to rope Simon into doing the same too. He was real charismatic that way.
Yes! Simon Talmadge and his friends came here often. A rather eclectic lot, if my memory serves. It's my understanding that they commandeered the hidden space behind the painting for their clubhouse.
Do you have any idea how they were able to get in?
The only thing I can recall is that the sleeping dragon in the painting would snort flame every time they entered, as if laughing.
Oh, that's right! There was a sleeping dragon in this painting before. Simon added it to this otherwise boring old landscape. I can't believe I forgot!
So we know that this painting used to be a landscape before Simon added a sleeping dragon onto it, that the dragon would laugh before the door opened, that Simon had a notoriously rebellious friend, and that he was overheard mumbling Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandis while viewing the painting. Everything seems to point to the dragon being the key to getting inside, but where could it be?
Perhaps it's been hidden. Let's take a closer look.
Oh!
The sleeping dragon's back!
But unfortunately, the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
One of the portraits reported hearing Simon repeat Draco Dormiens Nunquam Tutilandius over and over. Sounds an awful lot like a password, doesn't it? Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius. Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius. Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius. Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius?
Maybe you're not saying it right. Oh, the sleeping dragon's back!
But unfortunately, the passageway's still locked. What do you think we should do next?
Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandius translates to never tickle a sleeping dragon. Knowing that Simon deliberately chose to paint a sleeping dragon, and that he had a rebellious streak, I think the key to opening the door is to do the exact opposite of what the motto advises. In other words, we need to tickle the dragon.
It worked! You're so clever.
Agreed. Nice thinking.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go in! It's empty? Well, that can't be! Last time I was here, it was full of Simon's paintings, Gwydion's experiments, Jessamine's half-dressed mannequins, Nemesine's photographs.
I'm so sorry, Gossamer, but it has been almost 200 years since you last saw them, hasn't it? A lot can change in that amount of time.
You don't understand! This place was never supposed to change!
If you don't mind me asking, what exactly was this place?
It was our clubhouse. No, not just that. It was our place, where no one would bother or bully us. We could do whatever we wanted here. Be whatever we wanted here.
So it was a safe space?
Actually, now that I think about it, that's exactly what Gwydion called it when he pitched the idea to Simon. A safe space for anyone who doesn't belong. Originally, it was just for me, him, and Simon. But over the years, we recruited more and more people.
No wonder this place means so much to you. It was somewhere you could truly be yourself.
I never really thought about it like that, but yes. Yes, I suppose it was, wasn't it? It was supposed to be here for anyone who needed it, long after we were gone. I suppose that's why it's so sad to see it empty like this. I never even got to say goodbye to everyone.
Poor Gossamer. I wish there was something we could do to cheer him up.
What if we cleaned the place up? It won't bring his friends back, but it might be easier for Gossamer to cope if the space doesn't look so abandoned.
What's this?
That's a great idea. Let's do it now so we can surprise Gossamer when he gets back.
Oh!
What's this?
We noticed how upset seeing this place run down was making you, so we tidied it up.
It's not much, but we hope it cheers you up a bit.
It does. Thank you, you two.
You know, Gossamer, I've been thinking, instead of dwelling on the past, why don't you start looking ahead to the future? Why not carry on where you left off and help a new generation of Hogwarts students create a place where they can just be themselves?
You mean get this place up and running again? That's a brilliant idea! I'm going to try my best to make it an even more welcoming place than before. But I'm probably going to need your help, if you don't mind.
Of course we don't mind, Gossamer. It sounds fun.
Well, I mind.
Simon? You're a ghost? And you look as you did when I last saw you. But wait, wouldn't that mean... How? Why? What happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want you here. Any of you. Leave.
I don't understand. Is this some sort of joke? Did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me?
No, it's not. Things change. People change.
Maybe we should just go. We can always find somewhere else to...
No! This place was Gwydion's dream, not somewhere else. Here! Don't you remember, Simon? Don't you still want to see his dream through?
Look around you, Gossamer. Everyone and everything is gone. This place has long been forgotten. Gwydion's dream is dead.
It is not. Not as long as we're still here to see it through.
It probably will be hard work, but Gossamer's our friend. We'll do whatever it takes to help him achieve his goal.
Simon, are you really prepared to just abandon Gwydion's dream like this?
Do what you want, but leave me out of it.
The Simon I knew was never so cynical. He'd never just give up like that. What happened to him after I was sealed away?
Like the secret clubhouse, time seems to have done a number on him.
Don't worry, Gossamer. Once we start fixing this place up, he'll come round.
I hope so.
Robin. Is something wrong?
Everything is wrong. In fact, I can't imagine anything will be right again. And it's all my fault.
What happened?
I can't tell you. It's too awful.
Come on, Robin. It can't be that bad.
Oh, yes it can. It's terrible. Horrible, even. But if you must know, I miss the bloody Bludger! I missed the Bludger, which then hit our chaser, causing them to drop the quaffle instead of scoring the goal that would have given us a 150-point lead.
I'm sorry, Robin, but 140 points is still a big lead, isn't it?
Sure, as long as the opposing seeker doesn't catch the snitch. Because your teammate tried to cut across the pitch to help and instead knocked your own seeker off course.
Oh, that is rough, but it's not your fault.
How is it not my fault?
Well, it's not entirely your fault. I mean, it's a team sport, right?
Yes, and my team hates me. I'll never be happy again. My life is ruined. That's why I came to Hagrid's. I thought maybe he could feed me to a blast-ended Scroot. I deserve it.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. I'm sure Hagrid will have something to cheer you up. Come on, let's go.
Oh, not again!
What's the matter, Hagrid? You look almost as miserable as me.
Oh, it's them ruddy gnomes. Been burrowing under the garden, chewing on the roots and putting holes in the pumpkins. Can't even tell till the damage is done.
Those little terrors. That's not how you carve a pumpkin.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah, I used to clear out the gnomes in our garden at home all the time. In fact, I bet it's a lot like taking out your frustrations on a bludger. Might be good practice.
All right, then. I'll leave you to it. Just remember, they're more troublesome than they look.
Oh!
I'll take it that you're in good hands.
Theodotum locomotor. Whopping willow. Yeti. Swelling seed. Fantastic bug.
Galloping Gorgons! You took care of them gnomes in no time at all. Well done.
Oh, it was nothing, Hagrid.
Yes, we're just happy to help.
I appreciate it. Oh, wait, you were coming to see me, weren't you? Did you say something about feeling miserable?
I was feeling a bit down. But it turns out taking on a horde of gnomes was exactly what I needed. I should be thanking you.
Oh, well, you're welcome, I suppose.
And if they ever come back, let us know. I can always use the practice.
Oh, hi there. What's everyone doing in the corridor?
Having a party. What does it look like?
A party?
She's being sarcastic. We've all had things stolen from us. Someone nicked my potion bottle not 5 minutes ago.
And someone stole the silver teacup my grandmother gave me. And someone was rude enough to steal my jewelry box.
I don't see what anyone would want with all of those. Unless... They're all rather shiny, aren't they? What if it wasn't a person, but a Niffler? I'm sure it's a Niffler. This is Hogwarts. Who would steal anything here?
I hate to admit it, but you might be right.
If Daniel's potion bottle was recently taken, I bet the Niffler is still nearby. I'll look around and see what I can find. It ran off outside. But it left behind a bunch of gold coins and Ivy's teacup. Which means it's definitely the culprit. But how do I catch it? I should return Ivy's teacup first. Maybe we can come up with a plan as a group. Well, it was definitely a Niffler. I found a bunch of gold coins. And your teacup, Ivy.
Oh, thank you so much! Did you manage to catch the Niffler?
Sadly, no. It managed to get away.
Maybe we could borrow Fang from that big oaf Hagrid and hunt it down.
I think that's a little extreme.
We could always always try luring it out with something it likes. Great idea! It left behind all these gold coins. I bet it wants them back. What if we piled them outside and waited for it to return?
I know just the spot. We can set them outside the dueling club and surround it when it appears.
Let's do it! Cassandra, are you in?
This will never work. I'll come up with a better plan on my own, thanks.
If you insist, just don't hurt it. Ivy and I can take the coins and set them up. Since it's already encountered you, it might run if it sees you.
Good point. I'll meet you there in a little bit. Good luck! What are you doing to that poor Niffler? I thought you didn't want to help us.
I don't. I just want my stuff back as fast as possible. So, I hunted it down, and now I'll be getting my stuff back. By force, if necessary.
Don't! You might hurt it!
That's its fault. It should have known better than to take my things.
I can't take 3 of them on my own. But maybe I'm not alone after all. Niffler! Incendio! Niffler! Your totem locomotor. Fantastic bomb!
You're cold? Leave it to me.
Swelling solution!
What's happening here? I thought we were meeting outside the dueling club.
We were, but I saw Cassandra trying to trap the poor Niffler and had to help.
I feared as much. We came the moment we heard dueling.
Are you okay? I'm fine, and so is our little friend here. Here, it gave me all your things back. Even yours, Cassandra.
I still think my plan was better.
That just leaves us with one more problem. What do we do with the Niffler?
Maybe we could take care of it in turns, so it can't get into trouble again.
No way. But That's too much work.
I don't think I can either. Trying to make potions would be too dangerous with it around. Too many shiny things.
Me neither, I'm afraid. It just feels like too much responsibility. What if it went missing under my watch? Well then, looks like you're under my care, Niffler. Come on, let's see if I can keep you out of mischief. To find Hagrid or Fang, that's the question. I should go and look for Fang, but I have this niggling feeling that someone or something is watching. Nothing's out of place. I must be imagining things. Fang, here, boy. It's quiet. A little too quiet. What's this? It looks like a puddle, but it hasn't rained in a long while. Looks like blood. Oh no! Fang! There's someone up ahead, but I don't recognize them. I should have my wand ready just in case. Fang! Come here! There's a good boy. Here, Fang. I have treats.
You have treats? I don't think that's much use. Spiders!
Incendio! Something growling up ahead, but I can't see around this huge rock. A rock that seems to be breathing. It's a three-headed dog. Looks like it's asleep. I better move quietly around it.
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Fantastic bomb! You're all right. Thank Merlin. Something gleaming in the clearing up ahead. A bright white beast. Hello?
You should return to the school. The forest is not safe at this time.
But I'm looking for my friend. She wants to paint a unicorn.
Dangerous creatures wander the woods on this night. The full moon draws them. Wolves that walk like men.
Oh no! I have to find Lottie! Have you seen any unicorns?
You have to move on. It is as I said. This forest is full of danger.
If I can find the unicorn, maybe I can find Lottie. I have to try. I wonder how Lottie is doing. A unicorn must have come through here recently. What's up ahead? I have to go and see. The lake? Ugh, it smells like rotting fish up ahead. Inflatus!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Fantastic bone! Spider! Definitely a howl, but whatever beast made it sounds alone and very angry. That was definitely a howl, but whatever beast made it sounds alone and very angry. I've always got time for Incendio. Fantastic bow! Inflated. Spiders. Looks like you. See those unicorns? Ventus.
A pugno!
A pugno. Right. Avoid the forbidden forest during the full moon. You need to remember that.
I hear that the professor will be teaching us about boggarts today.
A boggart? What kind of beast is that?
It's not a beast, actually, but a non-being. It transforms into whatever frightens a person most. Nobody knows what it truly looks like, which makes it even scarier.
To Defense Against the Dark Arts. Here I'm going to introduce you to the mysteries of dark creatures. Today we are going to study the boggart. Do you see that rattling wardrobe? There's a boggart in there. It can take on the form of your worst fear. The charm that combats a boggart is the boggart banishing spell. Let us first practice the incantation without our wands. Repeat after me. Ridiculous. Inside this cupboard is a boggart. Who is ready to have a go at vanquishing it? That'll be Lottie Tanner and... you. Excellent. Well, take your positions. One's at the ready.
Oh... It's just a boggart. It's not real. It's not real.
Lottie, you're doing great.
The Dementor looks so real. I feel all the joy being sucked away.
You can do this, Lottie. It isn't a real Dementor. It's just a boggart.
I need to think of my happiest memory. Think! No, it's not...
You don't locomotive.
You're cold? Leave it to me.
Swelling solution. Well done, Lottie. Look, it's working. It's confused.
It's working!
Go on, you know what to do. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous!
Fantastic! Lottie, you did it.
It looks so real.
You did such a good job.
Thanks for your help.
You didn't really need it. You bested it with your own skill. Next time I'm facing a boggart, I hope you're nearby.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, it's a swish and a flick.
That's what I'm doing. Swish and flick.
No, you're stabbing at it. I can show you again. Wingardium Leviosa. Wow, that's great, Ivy. You must have practiced a lot. Not that I remember.
Obviously, you need more of a challenge. Doro.
Are you trying to use a hardening charm? Daniel, you're so good at potions. If you apply yourself, I'm sure you'll be just as good at charms. Here, let's try something else. Expelliarmus.
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and lost my wand. Not that it was doing me much good.
Sorry. It looks like I need to practice more myself.
It's fine. You certainly are good at charms, Ivy.
Thank you. I'll help you find it.
I saw it. It flew behind that tapestry.
Hey, there's a secret hole in the wall. And there's something hidden inside.
It's a painting! Of a very short night, apparently. Maybe it's an elf.
Or a goblin.
Hard to say. But based on the brushstrokes, the painting itself is at least 100 years old. And the artist was probably Scottish. Oh, and definitely right-handed.
You can tell all that from a brushstroke?
You can say a lot with paint. My father used to say, you could tell a story with 3 colors and a good oxtail stippler. That's a brush. He was an artist, like me. Still, there is something very odd about this particular painting.
What?
Isn't it obvious? It's not moving.
Hey, you're right. Such an odd pose. Do you think it was frozen that way? Help me! Did you hear that? It said help me. It must be trapped. Try a revealing charm.
Wow, look at that. Somebody definitely doesn't want this portrait to leave their frame.
You found him! Oh, they won't like that one bit. Not if you break the chains that bind, they won't. Oh, yes!
Look out! He's trying to destroy the painting. Atmosphere charm!
I'll take it. You're in good hands.
Niffler! Bombastic bug! Whomping willow! Irrelevant!
Now you've done it. Oh, wait and see. When word gets out how doomed you'll be.
Yes, yes, you've done it. I'm free. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I thought the day would never come, but once again, I'm on the run. I'm free.
Oh, how dreadful. Goodbye.
Wow, look at him go! I've never seen a painting so active. Or be so loud.
Hey, slow down. We want to talk to you.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What's your name?
My name is Gossamer, of course. Oh, it has been forever since I saw such delightful young faces.
Forever? How long have you been stuck like that?
Years, decades, ages, I think. A very long time, to be sure.
Why?
Punishment. Although for what crime I have not the slightest idea. Cursed and hidden away I was, where I would surely never be found.
How awful!
Oh, it was. But you found me and I am free once again. For that, I am in your debt. Henceforth, I shall be your loyal friend and dutiful guide.
Guide? Guide to what?
Hogwarts, of course. I will be your eyes around every corner and your ears where you cannot hear. Wherever there is paint, you will find me waiting, watching, and listening.
Don't you see? Gossamer can move from painting to painting, so he can tell us what's up ahead. You know, in case we need to know something like that for whatever reason.
Oh no, I'm done sneaking around the castle.
Sneaking?
Don't mind him. We gladly accept your friendship and your assistance in sneaking.
Wonderful! Now I must visit my old friends. Do you think they missed me?
I'm sure they did. Have fun.
I will, and I will see you all again very soon.
They do seem rather upset about something. Hi, Robin. Do you know what's going on?
Apparently, there's some lunatic loose amongst the artwork.
A painted lunatic?
Excuse me? Can you tell me what's got everyone so upset?
Someone set him free.
Who?
Gossamer, of course. Running around the castle at all hours, playing games, singing songs. He's a nuisance. And look at me. Reduced to hiding in this grimy old broken frame.
Now, when you say set him free...
A long time ago, Gossamer's portrait hung on these walls, but he was unfit, tiresome, reckless. Thus, it was decided that he should be removed from the general population.
Yes. So you locked him up?
We did nothing of the sort. It was a student who did the deed. He recognized that Gossamer was too chaotic for these walls. No one liked him, you see. He had no friends. Removing him was a kindness in that way.
Sounds like a bunch of stuffy old wizards couldn't handle a little bit of fun.
How rude!
Exactly. Just because someone is different doesn't mean they're not worthy of friendship. You could try being nicer.
Young lady, I will not be spoken to in such a manner. Where is that caretaker? Mr. Filch? Hello?
Calm down, sir. I think we can help set things right. At least with the state of your frame.
Magic won't help. This frame can only be fixed by traditional means, which Mr. Filch was going to attend to until this Gossamer business got his attention.
This must be his tool chest. I'm sure there's something in here that'll do the job. Ah! Whatever's in there has attracted a horde of rats! Help me before they make off with all the tools!
The Adotum Locomotor.
I'll take it from... I've got your back!
Swelling! Niffler. Fantastic bomb!
Oh, thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a nap.
I think I'd like to meet this Gossamer fellow. See you later.
Releasing Gossamer was a mistake. We're just lucky that angry wizard didn't recognize us. We're gonna get into trouble.
Hogwash! It's cruel what they did to him. Just because he's a little excitable doesn't mean he needs to be locked up in a dark corner. We should be protecting him. I agree, but if he keeps on making trouble, they'll do it again. We need to find him. But how? Gossamer, there you are.
My friends, can you help me? I was just speaking to a most delightful witch, or was it a wizard? Either way, he or she seems to have disappeared. We may need to organize a search party.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
What he means is they probably left on purpose. To get away. From you.
Oh, I understand.
It's not your fault. It's just... Not everyone shares your level of enthusiasm.
In the middle of the night.
Cursed I am. Cursed to remain friendless forever.
That's not true. We're your friends.
Unwanted. Unloved. Undone.
Rather dramatic, isn't he?
You there. Best move along. There'll be trouble.
We're just standing around?
Oh, yes. If I find the ones who freed him, there'll be more than trouble. There'll be punishment.
What is that?
This lovely is a finder of things that don't belong. Now stand aside, unless you want to join the trio of redcaps we collected yesterday.
Gossamer, go quickly, before he sees you.
Leave me. I'm doomed. No hope for Gossamer.
Mr. Filch, look out! I think it's malfunctioning. Your totem locomotion.
You cold? Stand back!
Swelling, fantastic bomb! Yeti! Thunderbird!
Me poor lovely. Look what they did to you.
That'll be detention for sure.
You risked getting in trouble to protect me?
Well, yeah. We're friends, aren't we?
Yes, truly you are my friends. Friends most excellent. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Okay, calm down. And maybe keep this friendship thing between us. No need to have every wall-mounted wizard in the place mad at us.
A wise course of action. To that end, I would also suggest placing my portrait in a more secluded location, so as not to attract unwanted attention.
Good idea. But I don't think we should hide it. What do you think? Oh, I know exactly where to put it.